plan for today? You got one?
Go find a bull, and if we don't find a bull, we're gonna go find a moose.
A bull moose?
Yeah.
We're looking for a bull. Bull elk, bull moose.
Yes. That's the plan.
Man, you heard that, Michael. You got a pretty detailed plan. We're gonna go find a bull elk. If we don't find a bull elk, we're gonna go find a bull moose.
Perfect.
How simple is that?
It's pretty simple.
Maybe we're overcomplicating this the whole time.
I think so.
Morning number 3 here in the mountains. Well, folks, we're back here where we were yesterday morning, close by. And we thought if we came earlier, maybe we could get a bull that would just bugle to us, or bugle. We have one bugling right back here, so we're gonna go be as quiet as we can. Try to get the thermals right now are going this way. We want to get down around him and hunt him up into the thermals. So, see if that works. If not, well, we tried. This timber over here. And I start cow calling, you're going to want to be further downwind because he's going to try to go downwind to me. So, if I was right here, you'd be out there about 40 yards. Yeah. Or maybe even at an angle out there, because he would be coming like this, trying to get down into my thing. Yeah. As loud as this is going to be, once we get ready to do it, we better be ready, because we're going to get one chance as loud as it is. Yeah. Let's do it. I'll try and kill an elk. Don't talk about it. I know, but it's too dark. Okay. All right. This guy's had enough. I think he's a smart bull. Our wind was kind of going down that way, but he was still way ahead of us. We just kind of made a big move to cut him off. And he hasn't said a thing yet. We haven't heard him move. So I don't know. Randy's over there raking. He definitely has the advantage here. Yeah. He grew up here. Yeah. He knows he's walked every one of these trails multiple times in his life. Yeah. He knows what the wind does in it might not even look like much of a depression to us, but it does to him, and he knows exactly where to go stand to get the wind in his favor. Oh, you smart old boy. And it's so noisy when it's this thick. Yeah. But one of the things that this is teaching me is, even though this is a big ATV area, yeah, and normally I cross those areas off my map, sometimes these elk figure out a way to live in these nasty jungles. And I bet you he just beds in here and he hears the ATVs go by, people talking, and he's like, yeah, whatever. Yep. And it's probably often like a lot of guys probably think the same way you do. It's like, I just won't scratch that off the list. We're not even going to go look there. And I mean, I hunt a spot like this too in southwest Montana that tons of ATV
down. Like, there's always elk in there. They're smart, though. They're definitely smart.
Michael's protesting that he gets to do some of the calling.
Yeah. I mean, we're a team. It's not all about me, and I appreciate you being so nice to let me go for so long, but
I get that, but I'm gonna feel guilty.
No, you don't need to.
When I shoot a bull moose.
And a bull elk.
And you spend however many hours laboring out in the bog with me, trying to get that bull moose out of there.
Well, if you shoot a bull moose today, then maybe we'll change the plan. But I don't think. I mean, I've done that before. It's not too bad.
As you can see, folks, we've shifted gears. This is a different optifade pattern from Sitka. It's called Hunter Orange Optifade. It doesn't even opti and it doesn't even fade. So the goal is to get a better feel for where most of the, I guess you'd call it, classic moose sign would be, and kind of build this route that we can follow every day and walk out to these points and glass, walk out and glass, walk out and glass, because one of the things about this unit is in a lot of places it's super flat. Most of the moose habitat is really flat. So anytime you can gain a little bit of promontory for glassing, it's going to help you. Saw these big tracks going out here in the mud. I was thinking, it's got to be cattle. And I come here and I find this great big moose track with this great big dew claw. And there's no cow that takes a stride this long. So here's one side to the other. If there's a moo cow that takes a stride that long, I don't know, boy. He's a big one. Well, I bet you that big old boy's living up here in these Quakies somewhere. I'm gonna find him. We're just about running out of light, folks. We've covered pretty much the east half and the north half of the moose unit. Tomorrow we got to cover the south half and the west half, after we go kill a bull elk in the morning. But if the wind is howling like this, it could dampen the possibilities of an elk in the morning. But if we get close enough where we can hear him in this kind of wind, he's going to be pretty close. So I know where the moose are. As Marcus Hockett would say, they are where you find them. There's a new podcast out by our buddy Jonathan Odell called From the Back Burner. Go listen to it. Don't ask me why, but he had me on there. He had Hank Shaw, he had a bunch of other really good cooking people. He had the Birch Barrel folks. And then for some reason he felt it was worth having me on there. I think because he wanted to have somebody to make fun of.
So it's, probably 15-20 minutes before legal shooting light. It's completely dark out here. We got some clouds today, which is pretty cool. It looks like we're gonna have some cloud cover. But we're in the same spot just a little bit further north than we were yesterday morning. And the plan is to kind of listen and see if he bugles by him. There he is.
Yep.
He just bugled right there. So that's the first bugle we heard this morning. Good sign, really good. So now the plan is to locate and get set up in the dark. And I'm gonna try and call this bull in for Randy. He let me hunt a bunch of days so far, and it's his turn. So we're gonna switch it up. I'm gonna call for him, and we got a bull bugling up here. I honestly can't really believe it. This guy is just like so habitual. We're gonna get the wind right this morning, get set up really well, and try and kill this bull this morning. So
what we ought to do, we ought to have Michael and Dale go in there by themselves, and I should just stay here. Because I think I'm pretty much screwing everything up.
no, you're shooting today.
Oh, Michael says I'm shooting today.
I'm done.
Oh, he says he's done.
I'm calm. I've had my opportunities. We're gonna go up a little bit and see if we can hear him. But we got a better strategy for this morning. We're gonna get a lot closer. We're gonna sync up our watches and have him get in a good position, give him plenty of time. And before I start calling, we found a nice little skid trail that we might take. But we should probably get going. We just rolled up here. Well, we walked up here and then somebody just drove up past us. They're parked up where we parked yesterday, where that bull is. So, I don't know if they hear him, they're surely gonna go after him. So, I don't know if we wanna set up defensively for them to mess up, or what do you think?
That's what I'm trying to think.
Or if we just go find a different elk. I don't know. Because hopefully they just go hiking somewhere. Don't hear him bugle right now.
Yeah.
He hasn't bugled in a bit. But if they go get above him, they're going to screw it up. But if they hike the other way, they might not.
If they start going up the trails, the wind's coming down, it'll push them down, hopefully, to where
we're here.
Yeah.
Might as well just kind of read and see what happens. We know he parked up there, which is not super far from where we're at. And
250 yards, 300 yards, maybe. Public land. What do you do? Did you? So, this morning at camp, Michael was the first one out of the tent, first one in the truck, like, let's go, let's go. And then we get to the trailhead, he says, I'm calling for you today, man. Okay. Well then, what were you so excited about, Michael?
today's payday. I got paid today.
Now we know. Twice a month, Michael calls for me. The rest of the time, I call for him.
So, these guys we're gonna let them have that bull. Let them chase it. We thought we had him this morning and show up. He's bugling like he was the last two mornings. We're gonna put the super sneak on and get close and boom. Here comes somebody. Oh,
That's the way she goes.
that's the way she goes. Sometimes she goes, sometimes she don't. But that's how she goes.
Let's do it.
Keep an eye on him. Where'd that other one go? Got him. Helps to pay attention, boys. But where'd Mara go?
There's another one in there.
I got a young male and a young female, this year's hatch. And I should have had a third. He's sitting on a limb. He had a limb above him. I tried to thread it through underneath there, knowing that I was going to have a little trajectory difference between my line of sight and my arrow, but I just took some feathers off his belly and he flew over here and I chased him. Finally he flushed. But I got 2 grouse. Those moose can wait. We got until November 28th to chase moose. Man, that was cool. I feel like a chicken tonight, like a chicken tonight. You guys want grouse for dinner?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to start singing the Chicken Tonight song. I was like, when's he gonna do it? There it is.
Boy, I tell you what, that one that was sitting on the limb, I put the DDT on him, man. If you grew up in northern Minnesota, these are partridge. They're not grouse, they're partridge. All right, let's go find some more.
Michael's like, there's your next grouse.
Kind of excited.
Isn't that what you said?
Well, the deal was that when he gets first shot on grouse, he just tagged out, or he's at his limit. So I'm next, and then once I'm done, Dale's up. So hopefully, I bet she can shoot by now. Yeah. You're 29 and a half.
All right, I'm gonna tuck him in here, keep him out of the shade. Or out of the sun, I mean. In the shade. Don't let me forget him in there though. Because after about 3 days of grouse in your backpack, I'd probably know that he's around.
Don't put your arrow right there.
We've only been in here a half mile and I already got a grouse.
Heck yeah.
Michael, you made a great decision when you said. I gave Michael like 5 options. He's like, how about this one?
It was a team effort.
Let's just go in here, he said. We gotta go find some elk that want to call.
Yep.
This was a nice hike. We got a grouse.
Yep.
Maybe we'll get another one on the way up.
Yep.
And I did bring my orange vest with me because it looks really moosey in here. And so the hope was we'd see an elk or a moose.
Mm-hmm. We still could on the way back.
We could. All right. Let's just, sometimes you go based on your map. And it's a slam dunk, and sometimes it's a strikeout.
Sometimes you walk up the road and you think that it's a road, and then you realize that there's a million down trees and you can't get through there.
Here's the one thing people don't realize, Michael. You know who Babe Ruth is?
Yeah, I know, baby.
Okay.
Sold in a swag.
Okay. He hit 714 home runs, and until the age of steroids, he was the home run king. But he struck out 3,000 times, hitting those 714 home runs. So don't be afraid to strike out, That's how the Babe hit so many home runs.
That's right.
Let's go hit a home run here.
Let's do it. Not gonna lie, it's a little frustrating. Friggin' September 16th. We've gone to multiple spots and usually we're good for like 1 for 5. But hey, can't complain in the elk woods with some fun people. But it's kind of discouraging to not get a bugle when you're trying to call one in for your boss. Hold on. Oh, they never do that. He's going down. Oh yeah. There's 2 more down there. Down there. Yeah. Or did they fly up here?
Look at that. You got a limited grouse in one ambush. Here's a mature one here.
Where'd I hit that?
Right there and right at high.
Oh,
Perfect.
It's
Maybe a little.
some meat, unfortunately.
Oh no. Right at.
You took one's head off.
This one, yeah. This
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
these are. I was aiming at their heads.
This is the one you finished off. So that was the one you took the head out. That was the first one you shot. Look at that. You just peeled him wide open.
Sweet.
All roughies.
Very cool. I've never gotten 3 like that.
Really? See, you got a male here. You can tell by the big collar and then the full band. And then another male. Good. Keep shooting
Thanks
them
for
males. And a
thanks for
female.
the spot there. Jeez,
Yeah?
that happened quick.
Well, did you see them? There were like 6 of them.
No, I did not see
I
it.
looked over and I'm like, hold on. We got grouse. We were in a hurry to get somewhere, but we're not now.
6 grouse today. Never seen this guy so jacked. That's cool.
Now, I don't care what anybody says. Michael and I both shot limits of grouse on the same day. Screw the elk.
That's pretty sweet.
Destination grouse.
Very cool. Very cool.
Well, I think that's kind of it for the evening, huh?
Yeah.
But what an evening it was. Michael got a limited grouse.
You got a limited grouse.
I got a limited grouse earlier. We got 6 grouse. Guess who's cooking grouse either? I think we'll do them tomorrow night.
That's cool. I'm
Okay.
fine with that. Sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, folks. That's probably it for today. I think we kind of are finished off.
Sure.
But tomorrow I get to hit the reset button on the grouse limit.
Yeah.
Possession is 4 daily limits. And I only have 1 daily limit with me, so let's go.
Let's go.
Maybe we can find some
Cool.
grouse that Dale can shoot some.
Yeah, seriously.
Do it. How many nights have slept in a tent already, Michael?
It's got to be 20 at least.
Yeah.
It's only mid-September. I'm right there with you. Thank God.
Yeah.
It's hard to get some good rest sometimes.
You want to know what though? I cheated next time we come up here for moose. I rented a Forest Service cabin with a
Oof.
stove and 4 bunk beds.
Nice.
I'm at that $30 a night. So.
This
Can you believe that? $30 a night and get a stove, 4 bunk beds, and a grizzly-proof wall?
God bless America and the U.S. Forest Service.
Yeah. We're gonna go up to that same spot this morning.
It's up to you. You're shooter, so you get to decide.
Yeah, I want to go kill him this morning.
Okay.
Because this is day 5 here, going after elk. How she go?
That's how she goes sometimes. I could have swore I bagged him though. Let me grab my other bag.
Hey guys, we're going on a walk. Couldn't hear that bull over here, so we're going up on a walk. We'll see if we hear another one.
You know, Michael,
What?
I think I'm the worst out caller that ever walked.
No, I've called for 2 days straight and I haven't called in. I haven't gotten one response. You've gotten all the responses.
Our camp is just down here a mile, if that.
Yeah.
And at night in our tents we hear elk bugling up here. So we come up here, we got a perfect wind, and there's not a single response. If those elk bugle tonight while we're in our tents, I think I'm just folding it up. I'm going home tomorrow. I don't care if we got 3 more days ahead of us.
It's rough.
I'm just going grouse hunting and moose hunting.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
You know what would happen if we went moose hunting? We'd be glassing for moose and there'd be elk bugling all over the place.
Let's go moose hunting. Been saying let's go moose hunting the whole time.
Put a little olive oil in there. I deboned these grouse earlier and put them in my world famous, not world famous, secret. Not a marinade, but as good of a white turkey, chicken, grouse meat. I'll see what the crew says. I'm just going to throw them all in there and stir them around. There's breasts, there's legs, there's tenders, there's, well, if it's part of a grouse, it's in there. So I'll put the lid on so it'll cook and get super hot, and it'll get them done without having to torch them. Alright, I'm gonna eat this leg over here. It should be cooled off good. That's a lot. Alright.
Mercy.
You took all the spice off when you do that.
Oh, sorry. My goodness. I really do. Really like this.
Oh yeah.
Aha, well, that's good.
Cash money.
The thighs will be a little chewier,
Yeah,
but they're richer in flavor.
yeah, it's dark meat. It's the best.
Damn, that turned out better than I thought.
It's really good.
You know, I don't care what they say about my bad Minnesota cooking challenge. This right here is evidence you can't screw up rough grouse. If you ever had bad rough grouse, stay away from that person. They were trying to poison you or trying to kill you. No, it's always a victory when you can have rough grouse in elk camp. We may not kill any elk, but today we didn't see anything really. Things are going to get hard though. I think we're going to have to shift over to more moose hunting. Because tomorrow the wind's supposed to blow in the 30+ miles an hour. Sunday, there's an 80% chance of snow mixed with rain or rain mixed with snow, whatever you want to call it. And windy. So, we got tomorrow, the next day, and then the next morning. to try killing elk. Or maybe a moose, but I'm coming back for moose if I don't kill one. So, anyhow, I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow, but I'll know when I wake up. Thanks for being here.